Coming right up, the Kings taking on the Clippers. For the Kings, not the start to the season that this team wanted, but they can turn it around with a win at any time. We'll see if that starts tonight. Clippers, Kings is next. Back in just a moment. TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubats in at the center position. And for the Kings, they've got DeMar DeRozan. Zach LaVine out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's LaRavia in at the power forward position. These two teams love to share the ball. Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
Now here's Monk. Outside for LaVine. Jacks up a three. Gets the three ball to go.
That's such a beautiful high-arcing jump shot from Zach LaVine.
Harden scanning the floor. Over Monk. Harden with a bucket.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, I was able to talk with Sacramento's head coach. To no one's surprise, their focus defensively is on containing Kawhi Leonard. Coach said Kawhi is a terrific decision maker and always manages to play the game at his pace, so we need to get into him, apply some pressure, and try to make him uncomfortable. History shows that will not be an easy task, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the...
That's good from DeRozan. Well, Grant, the Kings are one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very...
to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization.
First one falls for him. Doris, looking back at James Harden's time in Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
Harden hits them both. Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have. It's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
Now here's Dunn. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Launches it. Harden can't hit. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. LaVine against Leonard. Unloads. LaVine can't hit.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Leonard. Outside Harden. Lets it go from deep. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
And there's the lob. Oh, Leonard with the block.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Pass to Batum. 4-3. Drills it from deep.
Now, Nick Batum does pre-shot preparation, so on the catch, he is ready to rise and fire.
And the Kings call time here. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. Number 5 is Kawhi Leonard.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And Sabonis slams it in.
Domantas Sabonis has filled out his frame, and if you need some physicality around the rim, this guy is willing to do it.
Pass to Dunn. Fires from 14, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's LaRavia. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Levine can't hit. Batum against Levine. Batum, pass to Zubac. Shoots over Sabonis. Rebound by Sacramento.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Levine. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Pass to Dunn. Back to Leonard. Clock at 6. Good work there as it goes.
The toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Kings trail by 7. On the wing, DeRozan. Good work defensively by Leonard. And here are the Clippers now. They're on a 14-4 run. Pulls it. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Harden's got 9 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Leonard against DeRozan. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Los Angeles leading by 9. Pass to Leonard. Inside. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Left side, Levine. The Clippers grab the miss, coming off that win against the Sixers.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Basket counts. Levine's got his second bucket on the night.
Not just a jump shooter. Levine is very capable on the interior.
Leonard for three. Zach LaVine clears it away. Kings trail by 7. Outside Monk. Pass to DeRozan. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. The Clippers lead by 7. Leonard outside. Here's Batum. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Batum's gotten his second bucket.
Well, crossing up the defense right there. Nick Batum gets to the mid-range and says, you want to concede it, I'm taking it.
Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
Here's DeRozan. Ooh, solid D from Leonard.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Well, Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian. And it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career. But boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want. Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Harden. Great D that time from Monk.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Some changes for Sacramento. Murray's checked in for LaRavia. Ellis comes in for DeRozan. And it's Fultz in for Monk. The Clippers lead by 14. Mills with it. .156 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And Levine has got the ball here for Sacramento. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers. Here's Sabonis, and the 6-footer is good.
Yeah, this is Sabonis in his zone. He makes scoring in the paint seem almost effortless.
It's Powell on the wing, fires the 3, and Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Murray for 3. Jones grabs the board. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. .102 left in the opening quarter. No good on his first attempt of the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Boy, hard to keep up with the quickness of Zach LaVine. You get that first step off the drive, and it's over.
Now here's Mills. No points yet. Outside Jones. Rebound by Sacramento. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Tipped! Powell against Levine. And Powell with the stuff.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Jones. And so it's Los Angeles, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Kings trail by 12, and the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
We've got Jonas Valanciunas, Murray out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Markelle Fultz, and it's Ellis in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Los Angeles leading by 9. Pass to Coffey. Here's Jones. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Ellis. Yet to see a basket. Murray deciding where to go with it. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul. And Sacramento making a change here. Monk's checked in. Murray passes to LaVine. Back to Murray. Takes a 3. And another Sacramento 3.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Here's Mills. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And the basket by Coffey.
In general, they're finding good looks from beyond the arc, steadily improving as this game's going along.
And the dunk by LaVine.
LaVine cooking right now, and if I'm the defense, I'm trying to make sure I knock him off balance.
And here's Mills. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Coffey. He's covered by LaVine. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Kings trail by 13. Now here's LaVine. Here's Ellis. Still no points. Valanciunas passes to LaVine. No good with the triple.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Up top, Mills. Monk covers. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
Well, the defense accustomed to Patty taking threes. That time he gets to the in-between game.
Spins. Monk against Mills. Valanciunas with a screen on Mills. Here's Monk. Buried from 15 feet out.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Eubanks. For 3, Powell. And no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Down low. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Look, to steal a line from you, up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Powell outside. Pass to Coffey. With the floater. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Monk passes to Ellis. Fires from the wing. Can't hit that one. Los Angeles leading by 13. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. Pass to Powell from deep. The rebound by Murray. Sacramento has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Levine surveys the D. Valanciunas passes to Monk. To the wing, right side. Murray for 3. Keegan for 3.
The main role of Murray offensively, hit those threes, spread out that defense.
Los Angeles has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Here's Coffey. It's good. Coffey's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And Sacramento with some changes. Domantas Sabonis comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and DeRozan is subbed in for Levine. Pass to Ellis. Now Sabonis. And here's Monk. He's guarded by Mills. Monk passes to DeRozan. Just 4 to shoot. There's the triple. And Mills pulls it down. The Clippers lead by 12. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Fultz, he's checked in for the Kings. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ben Simmons is checked in for Eubanks. Batum comes in for Jones. Bogdan Bogdanović checked in for Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Mills. Now here's Harden. A 17-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia. And the Clippers miss again.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Fultz against Harden. Sabonis with a screen on Harden. Fultz passes to Monk. The three from DeRozan. Gets the first one to go. Now 1 for 7 on the night.
Now, how easy to rise and fire on the catch is it if you're DeMar DeRozan, such a pure, gifted scorer?
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Now here's Fultz. No points so far. Sabonis against Simmons. Outside Monk. Lets a three fly. That shot is off.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Outside Bogdanović. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
The consistency of DeMar DeRozan throughout his tenure in the NBA, it's incredible how consistently good on the offensive end he has been.
That's good from DeRozan. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side, and it didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
DeRozan hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Now Harden. He's got 9. Outside Simmons. And the layup is good off the glass.
Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
Pass to Murray. Bogdanović against DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Bogdanović. DeRozan for 3, and it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
17-foot shot on the way. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Well, the more Norman Powell makes these shots, the more confidence he gains, the more of a problem he becomes.
Here's Fultz. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
The free throw drops for Fultz.
Well, guys, certainly Markelle Fultz had a rocky start with his first organization, but the change of scenery has helped him immensely, and I think he's proven, while still finding his footing, that there is a place for him at this level.
LaRavia is checked in for the Kings. Zach LaVine comes in for Monk. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Dunn, he's checked in for Powell.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Batum, pass to Simmons. 1:21 left to play in the second quarter. Nice shot by Harden.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
LaVine passes to Sabonis. Here's LaRavia. Outside LaVine. He's off on that one. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. Outside Bogdanovich. And Los Angeles, another three.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Now here's LaVine, defended by Dunn. Pass to LaRavia. This one for three. On target from range. LaRavia's got his first 3 points of the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Outside Harden for three. It's rebounded by LaVine. LaVine's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Fultz. DeRozan outside. Over Simmons. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. It's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. I think that's what we're here for. And so, guys, just go out there, compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting a great show tonight. Good luck in the second half.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at the Kings, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
Invaluable information, no doubt. And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Kings.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Kings trail by 13. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. It's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. Chris Dunn is out there with Patrick Mills. And it's Leonard in at the three. Here's LaRavia. Monk for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubats has got 8 rebounds in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Jones sets a screen. Mills, no good. And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Jones' shot is good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Leonard outside. Ooh, going to take more than that to stop Kawhi.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard has found so many ways to score. He can slip around you with his length. He can go through you with his strength. This guy's so tough to guard.
Here's Laravia. Leonard defending. Here's Sabonis. Yes, it's good. Sabonis has got 6.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Mills with it. Pass to Jones. Pulls up. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
DeRozan outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Jones misses. Kings trail by 14. Pulls it in from the elbow. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. He's got 9.
Don't you love the stop and pop jumper from DeRozan? This guy can be such a deadly shooter when given space.
Pass to Leonard. Here's Zubac. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Zubac has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Ben Simmons is checked in for the Clippers. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. In the 3rd spot, Los Angeles.
Yeah, knocking down free throws was a real specialty for them last year.
Here's Sabonis. He's got 6. It's Monk on the wing. Pass to Laravia. And here's Sabonis. Up top, Levine. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Levine's got 14 points.
Yeah, and this is Levine's role. I mean, he's out there to score as often as possible.
Leonard looking over the floor. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And there's the drive, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Derek Jones. Sacramento shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one's off. Good on the second one. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
And the shot goes down. And here are the Kings now. It's a 13-point game. To the left side wing. Tries to save it. Mills with it. Now guarded by Monk. Here's the teardrop. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, you can see the change of pace, the speed and transition by Patty Mills. Goodness.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Clippers?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And that one misses.
One of the best parts about Patty Mills is his adaptability to the club's needs. You need him to come off the bench and be that leader on the second team, he can do that. You need him to be a spot starter, he can do that as well. He is about team first.
Now here's Dunn. Right side Simmons. Jones from outside. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
Back to Levine. On the take. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw good from Levine.
Zach Levine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Zach Levine, one of the most entertaining players in the league. Boy, when he's cooking offensively, look out.
Well, Doris, whenever Derrick Jones Jr. is out there, we're all expecting a highlight from him.
Oh, there's no question. The dunk champion back in 2020, this guy is only 6'6", but his hops, some of the epic throwdowns he has, oh my goodness.
And Levine has got the ball here for Sacramento, trailing by 17. Looking ahead to their next one, playing at Phoenix. They'll match up against the Suns. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Now here's Dunn. Leonard on the wing. From the line. Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Levine. DeRozan against Simmons. Over Simmons. The rebound by Ben Simmons. The Clippers lead by 15. Pass to Dunn. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's LaRavia. Outside Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. The Clippers have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Pass to Jones. Over Sabonis. Jones misses. Kings trail by 15. Monk passes to Levine. To the inside. A big DeRozan jam.
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan leaves no doubt. What a finish.
Now here's Leonard. He has 6. To the middle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
That free throw misses.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
Ellis is checked in for Monk. He hits the second from the line.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion, boy, what a career he has had.
Pass to LaRavia. Levine against Harden. Picked by Sabonis. Levine passes to Sabonis from the right block. The rebound by Eubanks. Los Angeles leading by 14. Leonard on the wing. True on the 14-footer. Leonard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
Pass to Sabonis. Here's Ellis. Outside Levine. 6 to shoot. That three's off the mark. Well, Los Angeles shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. Leonard passes to Eubanks. Dunn outside. Shot on the wing. Goes back up. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Some changes for Sacramento. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Keegan Murray comes in for LaRavia. And it's Markelle Fultz in for DeRozan. Coffey, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Norm Powell comes in for Dunn. Kings trail by 19. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Levine's got 20.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Harden's shot is good. And the Clippers lead by 18.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Right side Levine. Valanciunas. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Fultz against Harden. Pass to Coffey from downtown. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his third assist of the night.
Well, James Harden is equally good, passer or scorer. There he sets his teammate up nicely.
Now here's Levine. 20 points for him. Here's Murray. An easy 2 on the layup. Murray's got 8.
Yeah, roughing Murray up a little in there, but he's built to take punishment and can still deliver.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Harden from outside. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's LaVine for 3. Look at LaVine stretching his range. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Harden, deep three-point land. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Clippers ahead. They lead by 14. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Then there's Jay Crowder, then it's Malik Monk, and it's Ellis in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here's Batum. No good with the elbow jumper. Pass to Ellis. Here's Crowder. Ellis passes to Monk. Now here's Murray. 5 to shoot. Crowder left side. Rebound by the Clippers. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. And here's Harden. Shoots over Monk. Harden misses. Kings trail by 14. Outside Monk. And he knocks down the first one. Fultz, he's checked in for Crowder. And Monk drops them both. And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. Leading by 12. And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
As always, Allie, we thank you. So it's the Clippers now. A 12-point game. Elbow shot. And he nails the jumper.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
Now here's Fultz. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Monk against Harden. Pass to Coffey. Batum outside. Over Murray. Batum gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 14.
And when you give Batum room to take the mid-range jumper, he won't pass it up. Nice shot right there.
Outside Murray. Murray takes flight.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Harden. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Harden. Shoots over Monk. Monk grabs the miss. Monk's got 4 rebounds now. Left side Murray from the arc. Batum pulls it in.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Now Powell. Pass to Eubanks. Harden with it. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Eubanks gets the bucket.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Coffey on the wing. Eubanks inside. He's guarded by Sabonis. The shot by Eubanks, no good. Kings trail by 12. Here's Ellis. Outside Fultz. Pass to Sabonis. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got 6 rebounds in the game. The Clippers, Harden with it. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
He makes the first.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it. He can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Both good from the line that time.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
The Kings call timeout. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
And so here's Sacramento. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And DeRozan gets it to go.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Now here's Harden. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Harden's got 20.
This is just where James Harden's decision-making, his ability to read the floor. You want to concede the mid-range? He's going to say no problem.
Pass to DeRozan. Over Leonard. And that one's long.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Jones drives in. That's good from Jones. Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. Malik Monk comes in for Ellis. Jones hits them both. Here's Monk. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Levine for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Harden's got his fourth rebound in this one. Jones with the ball from deep three-point land. Here's Zubac. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 18. Monk passes to DeRozan to the left wing. Here's LaRavia. Again, the miss by the Kings. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Pass to Jones. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. First free throw is good. Beauchamp, he's checked in for Leonard. Jones hits them both. Doris, with the latest collective bargaining agreement, teams have to be more strategic with their spending.
They do, Brian, and I think this speaks to the league's desire to make sure there's competitiveness across all of the teams in the league. There are now harsh penalties in place for teams that go over the luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts in the future. You're going to see a lot more negotiations and smart decision-making.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Good on the bucket.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Beauchamp. He takes it in, and that one is stuffed right through.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
DeRozan outside. To the paint. And Sabonis slams it in. That gives him a double-double.
Well, I think when DeRozan's involved, and obviously the pick and roll is almost always successful. He's got a great sense and knack to be successful in there.
Now here's Harden. Powell outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Levine. Hauled in by the Kings. Laravia's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Monk. DeRozan outside. Can't nail the jumper.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Nice shot by Harden. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now here's DeRozan. And Beauchamp pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 18. Powell outside. On the wing, Jones. Lets it go from the wing. That one goes in. Jones has got 6 in the quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Clippers.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for James Harden.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Now here's Monk. Outside Levine. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3. Levine's got 30. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Harden. Gets hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 18. Now Monk. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, James Harden.